Anaklia, on Georgia's Black Sea shoreline, is little more than a small coastal resort, but it's set to become a deep-sea megaport, built and run by Chinese firms. Last month, the Georgian government awarded a Chinese-Singaporean consortium a 49% stake in the project, thought to be worth several $billion. The announcement was made the day after the government passed a controversial law seen as tilting toward pro-Moscow authoritarianism, which triggered street protests.
The speculation is, and I think it's a well-founded one, is that Georgian government is thinking about possibility of losing the Western investment and compensating it for some money from Russia and China.
The port was set to be built by a joint American-Georgian consortium, but the government cancelled the deal in 2020. The consortium and the government blame each other. The port would give China access to a trade route to Europe that bypasses Russia, which is now heavily sanctioned by the West after its invasion of Ukraine. But critics fear the project could leave Georgia in a so-called debt trap, unable to finance the Chinese loans used to pay for the infrastructure.
The Georgian government owns 51% of it without having any money for it. They are going to lend the money for fulfilling the obligations they have under this 51%. And I'm pretty sure, it's not fact yet, but I'm pretty sure that that money is going to come from China as well. And we will end up in a situation like, I don't know, Sri Lanka ended up, or Philippines, or in Malaysia.
China already has a presence in Georgia, including the Hualing-Tbilisi Sea Plaza, a vast 420-hectare shopping mall, hotel and housing complex. Chinese companies are also involved in building new highways. In 2023, Georgia signed a strategic partnership agreement with China and is part of Beijing's Belt and Road Initiative. But direct Chinese investment in Georgia is relatively small, at just over $47 million in 2023, a fraction of European and American investments.
Everywhere you go, you have Chinese companies working. In reality, none of that is an investment. It's all Georgian budget money, which is granted to the contractors, whomever wins the bid, and the reality of Georgian bidding story is that every single contract that is over 100 million usually is won by a Chinese company.
Georgia's government says China could become its leading trading partner. Others urge caution.
China and Russia, they strategize when they do something like that. They want to invest to then have political influence and have a the impact on local situation, and therefore we need to be careful on that.
Georgia's government denies it is seeking to turn away from the West. Its Prime Minister said China's investment in the Anaklia port ensures the project will be implemented at the highest level. Henry Ridgewell, VOA News, Tbilisi.